the turbo sedan, my white and daily sedan, the EK hatchback now, and the big old turbo coupe. Got all the Hondas over here, guys. Now I just need to get some EGs. Anybody got any EGs you want me to work on? Or EGs or some Integras? Bring them on over. Look at that, guys. That bearing is completely shot. That rod looks like it got a little hot too. Some discoloring to the rod. But that bearing literally looks like, let's see if I can show you. It looks like both of them are into each other. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like there's two bearings rubbed together because it goes all the way around. So I can pull this off. There's a bearing, look at that. Oh, you can see that. Look how bad that is. I don't think I've seen one that bad before. So yeah, this thing is not good. I'll have to pull the motor out and inspect it, but I do not know if the crank, if this is going to be savable. I got to get this bearing out. All right, guys. So I spent about 20 minutes trying to get that bearing out underneath here on that cylinder, and this is probably the worst one I've ever seen. That's two bearings. I had to like literally pry this thing out of there with pliers. But that is two bearings that were melted into one. Look how bad that is. So I was looking at the crank, and I don't feel any major scoring on there, but it doesn't mean that this rod is bad at all. I mean, like, this rod could still be terrible, but the crank might be savable, but we'll still have to probably pull the motor out and send it to the machine shop. All right, get some work done on here. About to get the turbo mocked up real quick. I went ahead and notched out just a little bit right here just to clear the turbo, because the turbo is so big that it actually hits between the front end and the valve cover. But don't worry about that. I was gonna cut all this out, but and just make it kind of like a straight up and down thing, but I just didn't want to take out a lot of material, so I kind of want to keep it as clean as possible. So I notched this out, and I cleaned this up with my got some Tunskin bits with my Dremel tool 4000. I grinded it down. After I use the cutoff wheel, I cut it out and then I grind it down, so I smooth out the edges so it's not sharp. It won't cut you. It's not going to cut you, so you're good. And then now the turbo actually sits perfectly, as you can see right here. See where I notched it, where the cold side goes, and then it just slides in there and sits perfectly in there, just like that, guys. And then where I notched it, it's actually lined up where the oil drain lines will be, or the oil return line will be. So I'm going to reclock this a little bit, just a hair, just adjust it, but it should work out just fine. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing bolted down, and then I'm going to play around with the adjusting this and see where we can get it to. But yeah, guys, so it's easy to come in and out. You just turn it and it goes straight out just like that. No issues. And I just kind of wanted to keep it as clean as possible. I am going to repaint this area so it won't look like that. I will repaint it when it's all said and done. So I'm working on now getting the intake put on. I got new crossover tube O-rings. I got the bungs to vent the block on the back here. I got a new fitting here to run a oil feed line to the turbo. So I got all that stuff done. I cleaned out the thermostat housing, got a new thermostat in there. All that stuff in the back's done. I got the brake booster, master cylinder, all put on there. So now I can work on getting what I'm working on over here. I got the intake clamped down, and I'm going to be working on where this red is. I'm going to be drilling this all out to port match for the throttle body, the 70mm Skunk 2 throttle body. So this is a little bit bigger than that. So yeah, we're gonna Dremel this out with my Dremel tool here. Got some tungsten bits right here. I'm gonna give it a nice angle and see if I can grind that out and port match that. So that's gonna be on today's video. And then I'm gonna be working on getting to my Civic, which I'm gonna be pressure washing the inside of the car out and getting all that nasty freaking dirt and grime out of that car, so I can work on getting the sound deadening pulled out of that this week. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm gonna be working on right now, and then we'll see where we can get. And if I get the intake put on and all that stuff's bolted up, we can freaking work on getting the wire harness installed probably late tonight. I got the fuse box back over there, plugged back in. So this stuff will just be straightforward plug and play. I'm gonna get all the sensors all put on here and all that stuff, and then we can finally start working on the harness and see if we can get as much as this stuff put together. But for right now, before I touch that, before it gets even more hotter out here, my buddy Chris is going to come over, and we are going to be working on getting the inside of this car pressure washed and cleaned out. So we're going to be taking, we're going to jack the car up and tilt it. We're going to take the little plug out that's in the back, which I'll show you all that stuff, and we're going to be getting all that dirt that was in here. Let me find my keys. Yeah, look at that, nasty, dirty. So I'm gonna get the wiring removed from underneath the dash right over here. I'm gonna get all this stuff picked up, take the computer out. I'm gonna be jacking the car up, and I'm gonna tilt the car at an angle, and so all the water rushes back, and we're gonna be cleaning that out today, because that's gross. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be today's content, and we're gonna see how far we can get. We might do a few other things, I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to get this thing as close as the running as possible. Oh, I did get the motor out, and you can see this is going to be another build. So all this stuff got to come out of the engine bay here soon, but I'll say that for another time. I got to get all this stuff picked up out of the way, move this motor out of the way. So yeah, guys, I'm going to get to it. So let's just... What's up, guys? Got my boy Chris over here helping me get the Civic all cleaned up. We're about to throw some trash bags over the dash, cover all this front part up here so no water gets into the electrical area, but everything else in the back is going to get pressure washed, clean, purple powered. And then I started working on getting this plug out right here, that plug, which is coming out really easy. You can almost just pop that right out now. So that'll be out in just a second, and we're gonna get to it, get this thing all cleaned out. But man, it is super hot out here, you guys. I mean, it's definitely pushing 100 degrees right now, probably. So yeah, it's hot. Look at Chris sweating his ball. He goes, "We need to get the fan in here." Yeah. You should have rolled down the windows before we did. It's like the doors are open. What's the difference? Still wants to have a fan put in here. So yeah. I'm gonna get the shop fan out from the garage. I'm gonna put it in here real quick so there's an airflow. But yeah, we're gonna get to it, guys. It's hot.
Kings, we got some more.
Look at that nasty water. Look how dirty it is, guys. Look at that. So gross. So yeah, we're getting pressure washed out of here, make this thing look good. Got the fan going, because he says it's too hot.
It's hella hot.
It's looking better already though. Look at the door jambs. Let me get all this dirt that was sitting in here for years. Get all that shit cleaned out. Sorry for the wind noise, but it's hot. We're gonna have the fan going. But look at that, guys. Already looking better. Check it out, guys. We got a what year is this?
2006.
2006 Acura RSX. It's got some power steering issues, so we're gonna put a new pump on it. Super clean. It's got some coilovers. Got an exhaust. Is this the exhaust that the Skunk 2 one that you had? What exhaust is on here?
Oh, it's stock. And then just with the cat back.
Just the cat back one on there?
Yeah,
okay.
just the tip.
So it's just got a tip, you guys. I don't know what brand. Oh, it does have a, let's see here. Oh, it is the Skunk 2? Oh, you can't read it, but yeah, it is. Yep. Skunk 2. Super clean. And you own this for how long?
3 months, 4 months.
You know, it's about 3-4 months, man. Just simple setup. But the power steering pump's making a lot of noise. It's got, I think the seals are bad, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it and see if that helps out. But yeah, you guys, he brought it over. He wanted to get it checked out, and I absolutely love these RSXs. Hard to get. They really are really hard to get. They're not just laying around every day. So
You don't see the interior?
yeah, let's show the interior. What we got here? Ooh, super clean. Man, look at the seats. Nice. I love the RSX seats, man. It's a manual, no automatic in here. Nice and clean. Got the black interior. Everything black on black. Yeah, she clean, man. You got a head unit?
Yeah, I just installed that Apple CarPlay on it.
Nice.
Fine.
Nice. You need to get one of those Type R shifters in here.
Like nice.
Yeah, it's got a sunroof, guys.
I'm gonna replace the headliner. I'm gonna go all black interior.
All black headliner. You gonna do that like that suede style or what?
Yeah.
I remember the suede was like the thing back in the day. Everyone did suede. People would suede their dash, the door panels. They go to Walmart and get suede and just suede everything. But yeah, guys, we're gonna knock this out real quick, and hopefully that fixes the issue. If you know what a power steering noise sounds like, it's annoying. So, but
Sounds like supercharger.
yeah, no shit. But yeah, so we get this real quick, knock this out. Hopefully it takes care of the issue, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, we got the new pump put on there. Well, not new, but it's used, but it ain't whining no more. And your power steering's a lot better. Looking good. No more squealing. Hey, that pump worked, right?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, if y'all don't remember this guy, he had that, was a 98 Civic? 96 Civic that had the cracked transmission in like what, last summer?
Yeah.
It was about a year ago. Yeah, last summer. Yeah, it's been a while. And now he's got an RSX. But he's taking care of it. Got rid of the whining noise. He's gonna come back. We're gonna put new seals on the pump and reseal it, make it last. But for right now, nice and quiet. Hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome. Oh wait, that was terrible. Welcome. Third time's a charm. Oh, 4 times a charm. God. We'll edit that out. No, it's good.
Wing on it. I don't like this black line right here. I want it just straight.
Oh yeah. Well, we should paint it.
Yeah.
Paint match that. Well, it's good seeing you back, my friend.
Yeah.
Hey, on to the next one. Next problem. Let me know if you need anything else, man. Just swing by. There you guys go. The RSX. I know it's a little dark. Here, maybe that might help. Ooh. Looking good. .30 in the morning. Freaking pouring out here, you guys. Little thunderstorm coming in, you guys. Oh, there it is. It's lightning. I'm getting the inside all smoothed out and ported, so she's looking pretty good. All right, I got the throttle intake ported out to the throttle body. Check it out, you guys. Nice and smooth all the way around. Sorry, I don't know if you can see, but if you rub your finger, I can't. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but it's all the way smooth on the edge, and it's bored out all the way through to about 70 millimeters, as close as I can get it without removing too much material. But she is lined up pretty good, and that should work. So the intake's good to go. I'm gonna blow that out with some air, get all that metal shavings out of there, and then we're gonna get that mounted on the back of here. I started working on the wire harness late last night, got most of the stuff hooked up, and I'll go through a few things on here. It's super simple, everything's pretty much labeled, but yeah, guys, it's coming along pretty good. But the intake is port matched pretty good, so I'll leave it at that and call it a day.